Flash is going to close this out. In the bottom left, we have our Zerg player. He is
Dead Pixels 2.
2 dead pixels. I'm joking, it's true.
Tosis. You're such a kidder, man.
I'm such a kidder.
Quit pulling my chain, Tosis. In the upper right, in the red, our Terran.
KT roster Flash.
By the way, I think we can agree that Flash is actually a great ID.
It is a very good ID.
Our ID is also great. Tasteless and Artosis, great IDs.
Fantastic ones.
Whoa, that's really good. Is that actually a... Did you draw that? No. Oh, no,
That's from
pronounced.
StarCrafts.
Yeah, yeah. But a lot of people can draw the StarCrafts
Yeah, that's
stuff
true.
now.
That's true. Did that guy draw that? I don't know. Maybe.
Did Flash make that explosion by the Hot 6 can?
Probably.
Whoa.
We're all
I'm trying to think of what other IDs are great that are in this GSL specifically.
in this specific GSL. Let me think. Some.
I think Rain's a great player, but I don't like that ID as much.
You know what I think is a great ID? I mean, I know he's not doing the casting, but he did part of the group selection. And he does some of the little Korean commercials in between. Mr. Che, I think that's a fantastic ID.
That's the best gamer ID I've ever heard.
Some other great IDs.
What are some other great IDs, though? Who do we have?
Rain has become a great ID.
You know, I've never been that crazy about but that's not how it works.
You know what? Here you want to hear this? The thing is, sometimes players play so well their IDs become better. This is actually a true thing. This is something that happens. I think Zest is a good ID now. I don't know if I used to like it.
I'm not that keen on Zest.
But you're that keen on Keen.
No, I'm not that Zest on Keen either.
No, I think Zest is a good ID.
Let me think. Who else? Okay, wait. Innovation.
No.
I still like Flash better than Innovation.
Yeah, I liked Bogus way more than Innovation.
Yeah, I thought Bogus was a better ID for him, personally. Although it is pretty tricky when you try to take an English word or take any word that's not in your native tongue and put it on there. Who else do we have here? We have Stats. Probably my least favorite ID. Yeah. My least favorite out of the people we have, round of 8.
You like Cure? Cure is a good idea, I think. It's a pretty good one.
No, I'm not that crazy about that one either.
You know what? You're too picky about this. This Reaper jumps up, and actually perfect catch there by True.
Yeah, so far so good. It looks like now the Reaper can go up into the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
True took a bit of a gamble, thought he could actually catch him down there. So he does come up here.
Good micro so far by True.
This is the dance we've seen 1,000 times in TVZ.
Yes, indeed.
Where they both engage each other. I was going to say usually nothing dies.
Yeah.
Looks like this will also be a game where nothing
I'd be
most likely dies. And so now the Reaper goes out. Who else is left then in the round of 8? Off the top of our head, we have...
Let's see, Innovation, Cure.
We already did Rain.
Solar. I don't really care for Solar ID.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy.
Solar's ID, yeah, I don't like that.
Flash, I'd say, is the best idea out of all of them.
Flash it's a good one.
So it basically goes...
I think Zest is good, though.
So it goes Tasteless, Flash, Mr. Che, Artosis, basically for the best IDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so
we have a Starport. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
I think we're probably just going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Starport making now.
I was going to say,
TVZ's
going to make
pretty
some
mapped
moves.
out now at this point in time for this phase of the game, at least.
Yeah, once you see the builds that they're actually opening up with, it's pretty obvious what's going to be coming up next. Flash has been doing a lot of this, like some Marines, some Hellions, and a Medevac. We've seen him he puts on like very good pressure with it. The thing is, even if the pressure doesn't go that well, he follows it up with such a solid macro game that it's really hard to stop him. Now, I'll be interested to see if his third base, if he takes the base below his main, because...
I bet he would, actually, knowing how Flash plays.
Yeah.
Let's actually talk about how Flash played when we were casting him in the round of 32. I mean, he was making these armies that just punched through the enemy defense.
Yeah, he was... And he had another style as well where he would sit on the edge of creep near the 4th. And you'd basically always have to be poking up. He would keep the creep back. He'd make a bunch of Hellbats. He'd have his army pre-spread. It's like very hard to engage that. It's harder to do it on this map than when we saw him do it on Nimbus. Specifically, that was the map where he did it really well.
We're going to have two-pronged attack up here. Hellions coming up to the front. This is not going to be easy for True to hold, by the way. You see the second and the third are a bit separated. And there's lots of different angles they can come into here.
You know what? He might just put them all together because these are about to be Hellbats.
Oh,
behind
you know
this,
what?
he's actually getting cloaked banshees as well. This is like so. Oh man, this
Oh,
pressure
my
is
God.
insane. All right, we have
no
5
spine
queens.
here, by the way,
Oh boy.
which makes things a lot more complicated. There's really
Indeed.
nothing to stop the Hellbats from just pushing through here. Look, he's actually going to go around to the side.
Oh, my God.
He actually does not want these Hellbats to get out of here. Okay, that is a lot of damage from those Hellbats.
Nothing is dying.
Well, unless you're Zerg, then everything is dying.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh my God! And look, he's zoned the drones perfectly here. I don't think they can get out. Look, True's like, oh my God, this is just too many workers. I really need to get this out of here.
If I'm True right now, I'm
No
feeling
one
very sad.
leaves here alive.
Except for all the Terran units.
Yeah, except for all the Terran units. Minus, yeah, that's
Oh,
it. Flash.
man.
Okay.
Pretty
Flash made
one-sided.
that look so easy. I want to highlight that was actually, the series was more complicated than it might have looked. That was not simply him sending stuff down there. There was a lot of things he did that were subtle there. He loaded up the medevac, went to the front, and then said, okay, I'm actually going to unload Sol here. It did look initially like it could be a drop in the main and an attack in the front. That might be one of the reasons why we didn't see a spine crawler made quicker.
You know, I think that the other Zergs are going to learn from this and say, oh, I should probably open with some Roaches.
Yeah.
Roach Queen, hold this off, and then fight a normal game.
Flash, it's too good, man.
Indeed.
Well, True, not looking too pleased with that series.
Well, that you can't be too pleased with that series. That was really fast. That was like ZVZ fast right there. So that means Flash goes on to face Sue. This definitely is something that you could look at and be like, wow, this could be a finals. It's considering Sue's in it, so that's one of the conditions of a finals of GSL's met.
Yeah, you mean Flash could be a finalist.
Yeah, and Sue is
has already been a
finals
finalist
3 times in a row.
Could be 4. He's playing very well as well. We're going to have a great match then for our third best of 3. It's going to be Sue against Flash, and we're going to go to that after this short break. Stay tuned.